lovelies. How is everyone? Let's see if we can't get a couple of people in here to chill and chat today. It's a good morning. It's actually a hot morning. But, you know, we got our bubbles back. Maybe they won't freeze this time. Hopefully, cross fingers. And I'm learning to set this phone up, this new phone, correctly so I can do more lives. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Come on in. Kick your shoes off, as Vault says, and take a seat. Hit those thumbs up if you like that I went live. Hi, Paul. Yeah, technically, technically we did just go to sleep a couple hours ago. I'm kind of up early. We've had a lot of storms rolling through, and all the thunder and lightning woke me up. As a matter of fact, after the storm kind of passed, the main part of it passed through here. From what I understand, it is possible tornado weather in a couple counties over from me. So apparently, it got pretty bad. But yeah, I am kind of up pretty early. Early for me, anyway. Don't forget, y'all, check out A Cryptic Christmas. Remember to check out the channels that are doing A Cryptic Christmas from the Dark Waters and Nightmare Nation. And make sure you leave your comments and you're subscribed to the channels so you can get entered. Hey, Duck. It's been a while since I've seen you in chat, Duck. I've actually missed you. We're supposed to be getting bad weather in a little bit as well. Oh, goodness, Lee. I hope it doesn't get too bad. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Let me plug up my phone. It's charged, but that don't mean anything. Be my luck, it'll die on me. There we go. Well, so far so good with the bubbles. They're not frozen yet. That's a bonus. So, how's everybody doing this morning? Are we at work? Are we at home? Are we chilling? Hi, John. How are you? Glad to see you over here. I love seeing family members in my chat. Vault's over here asleep, so if y'all hear him snore, don't tell him. He doesn't know I'm live. He's sound asleep. He's so tired, y'all. And he only snores when he's extremely tired, which would be now. I told him, I was like, cut your phone off. I'm going live. And he went right back to sleep. And his little dog, Tinkerbell, she's curled up at his feet, sound asleep. I tried waking her up, moving her, so he could stretch out more comfortable. And she wasn't having it. She's like, don't move me, woman. So I kind of got a go to hell look from her. And she laid her head back down and went back to sleep. So, but like I said, yeah, we've had. Hey, Joe, good morning for the third time, fam. Yeah. For the third time, that's right. I told y'all last night, though, I'd go live again today, so I thought I'd go ahead and do it while I could. While the house was quiet, sort of. Besides Vault snoring. Because this man sure is snoring. He's going to listen back to this later and be like, why didn't you let me know? Not my fault. This is real life. We don't fake it over here. You get what you get, and you don't get upset about it. And if you get upset, that's your problem. Vault, you snoring, baby. I'm live and you snoring. Uh huh. Bless your heart. We're machines. No, we're not machines. We like our YouTube fam. Glad your bubbles are fixed, Miss Lakaya. Thank you. I'm glad they're fixed too. I like my bubbles. It's kind of like my signature thing now. I don't know. They make me happy. And I guess that's all that matters. But, you guys, I've been trying to figure out what I want for Christmas. I'm going to ask Vault for like one thing. And I have been trying to rack my brain around exactly what I want for Christmas. And I don't know. I think I may ask for a phone case for this new phone. That would probably be the smartest idea. Knowing me, yeah. I think a phone case would probably be the best. What are you guys getting your family members for Christmas? Y'all got any good suggestions? I've got a 22-year-old. Good morning, Chase. A 22-year-old son, a 28-year-old daughter-in-law, an 18-year-old son, and then Vault. And I have no idea what to get any of them. Besides, like, Sasquatch soap or something. Or Yeti bars or something like that. Guns and ammo. Don't you think he's got enough? And yes, the bubbles are back. I should hear your brother snore. It sounds like humpback whales. Like I said, Vault doesn't usually snore unless he is extremely, extremely tired. So he must be extremely tired. Because that is the only time this man snores. He hardly ever snores, but when he does, you know it. Military grade compass that clips anything. That's a good idea. That is a really good idea. Huh. If nothing else, I got a kid that would like something like that. My youngest, Cobra. Because he's all into stuff like that. And I don't know if he has one or if he may want a new one. But that is a good idea. Thank you, John, for that. I was kind of leaning along the lines of a first aid kit, but because they're always needing first aid kits. Yeah, it can save a life, that's for sure. I was also thinking about those what are they? Those safety whistles where you, if you're lost in the woods or something, they can either, they're like a two-parter. It's a whistle and something else. I can't remember what it is, but you like blow on it 3 times to let people know you're lost so they can find you. I was thinking about getting Cobra one of those too, but I'm not for sure what he has and what Vault's bought him, so, and what he's bought himself. But he's all about like wood stuff and go bags and all that type of stuff, so. And I think he has like a thing of matches. You're just an empty shell. Chase, you were so silly. Chase, are you still stuck on the road or are you back, trucking it? Yeah, you've seen those whistles. They're cool. Yeah, I seen one not too long ago. I can't remember where I seen it at, though. I've got to remember where I seen it at. But I thought maybe that would be a good idea. Yeah, fire starters. Yeah, you're right. See, this is why I like y'all. Oh, you use an empty shell for a whistle. Oh, gotcha. Hey, that works too. I know exactly what you're talking about now, Chase. Duh. Lakaya is tired. She's not very bright today. So, overlook her. She's still, she, dang, Vault is snoring. Vault, Vault. Oh my God, y'all, hold on so this man don't completely embarrass himself. Vault,
Uh-huh.
I'm live and you're snoring. These people are hearing you snore.
Cool.
It's not cool. Y'all, he thinks it's cool that y'all can hear him snore. He has no fucks given, I'm telling you. Hey, Melissa, how are you, hon?
I don't sleep much. When I sleep, I sleep.
Yeah, when you don't sleep much, so when you sleep, you sleep. That's right. But I'm telling y'all, Vaughn has zero fucks given. He really does not care about. He does not care. He is one of the realest people. I told y'all how real he is. He's in there cooking that bacon naked. He don't care. You live in a pulpwood mill house. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, he has zero fucks to give today apparently. I know he's got to get up here in just a little bit though. So I try not to wake him up, but he's got to get up. He got some errands to do. Don't we love adulting? You know, when we're kids, we want to be adults. When we're adults, we wish we were still children so we don't have to adult. Catch 22, I guess. Snoring is so loud here, it sounds like a pulpwood truck running, laughing my. Ooh, I have somebody sent me a friend request. Awesome, I love friend requests. As long as they're not spammers. I had a guy send me a friend request the other day, and he said, "Hey, do you want to be my baby?" I said, "Hey, hell to the no. Do you know who I'm married to?" Block. No, thank you. But I don't mind, like, the family members of Nightmare Nation, Darkwater's family sending me friend requests. I'll accept those in a heartbeat. So, if you want to send me a friend request on Facebook, look up Tabitha Rigby Tucker. It'll be the easiest way you can find me. And send me a friend request and come on over and hang out and look at all the weird shit I post on my wall sometimes. And sometimes I post pictures of the backyard. Sometimes I'll post the lives and stuff before we go live. It just depends. And I'm always sharing shit, but I just hadn't in a couple days. Been slacking. Oh no, my bubbles froze. Bubbles! Come back, Bubbles! Okay, this is getting annoying. I don't know why it's doing this. Yeah, I know, right? Sugar baby, hello. Can y'all still hear me? Am I frozen too? Hello? Hello, is anybody out there? We will be going this week to find out if my cancer has responded to treatment. Totally praying for you, Melissa. Totally praying. You are in my thoughts and in my prayers, and I'm sending you all the positive vibes that I have. And, you know, we are all thinking about you, and please let us know how it goes. You know, your family, and we care about family over here, and we want to keep up and keep up to date with what's going on. We don't want to be intrusive in your life, but we do care, you know. But you have all my positive thoughts and energy being sent your way. And if you don't mind, I'd be glad to light a candle for you. It just sends positive energy out towards you, gives a little boost. If you burn blue, blue is for healing, especially like a baby blue, blue or white, but especially blue. Blue's for healing and calming. And usually when somebody has anything going on health wise and they need healing, I'll burn a blue candle. And like I said, it just sends out a little extra positive energy into the universe. So, hopefully it'll tip the scales of balance. And, every little bit helps the way I see it. Some people like it, some people don't. But that's why I always ask if I can. And I'm mad because my bubbles froze. Darn it. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, Samsung 8 Plus. We're going to have issues if you keep freezing my bubbles now. This is not cool. Bubbles are my signature. But, y'all, I didn't sleep very good. I'm still tired. I may take a nap later. I like to nap a lot. Yes, get some blue candles. Seriously. Good morning, Michael. How are you? Sorry that I haven't been able to reply to your email. I had a lot of emails come in this morning. I've been working my way through them. I had somebody, Melvin sent me, pictures of some oxtails that he had prepared with his son. And let me tell y'all, I've never had oxtails. That's one of the things I want to try at least once. Y'all, those pictures he sent me look so scrumptious. I'm talking about looked melt in your mouth, just absolutely yum. I know it sounds weird, oxtails, but if y'all could only see the pictures, oh, they look so yummy. On a bed of rice, okay, he sold me. So I told him to send me the recipe. Good morning, Admira. How are you? Yep, coffee break in a live stream. I haven't had my coffee yet. I told Vault he's got to get up in a little bit and go do me a coffee run. Oxtail stew rocks. I'm telling you, I've never had it, but I'm down to try it at least once. Well, that's good, Michael, that you've had no more trouble in the ether, I guess. It's always a positive thing. You got to find a way to mail me some oxtail from Georgia. I'm telling y'all, I told Vault last night after I got the email. Oh, well, this morning actually, but to me it was nighttime because it was before I went to sleep. I told him, I said, I don't care if you're going to try it or not. I'm going to try to make it and I'm going to try it. So that's my next adventure. I just got to find oxtail around here. I don't know of any place that sells oxtail, to be honest. So I'm going to have to talk to the grocery store's butcher and see if I can't get him to get some in. Oh, Myra, that sounds so good. You increase your protection times 5, Michael. That's good. Smoke oxtails. Bussin'. All right. Hey, Sean. Sean had sausage and biscuits and gravy from Hardee's. Hey, that sounds good, too. All right, y'all are making me hungry. For real. Pickled quail eggs. Ooh. Okay. I've had pickled eggs before. Piggly Wiggly has them. We used to have a Piggly Wiggly here, but we don't have one. But I do believe there's a Piggly Wiggly about 30 minutes away from me that I may can get some from. If they have them. I'm going to have to make a trip. But my grocery store, nah, they're not going to carry them. unless I ask. I may have to ask. But I'm sure down to try them, though. Also, like I said, I want to try crickets. I know that sounds weird, but that's something else I want to try. I've heard they have a citrusy taste to them, and they're really good. I know that sounds really weird. Now, it'd probably take me forever just to try one. I'd probably have to psych myself out. But I like crunchy things, and I like dill flavored things. So I want to try crickets. And I know it's weird, but I'm weird. Oxtail and tomatoes, onions with extra garlic. That sounds good. Y'all got me hungry on this live stream now. I'm telling you, it's always about food. I don't know how we always get turned on food. Well, this time it was my fault, but I guess I'm hungry. Deep fried crickets dipped in chocolate. Just remove the cricket wings. Yeah, my mom used to eat crickets when she was little. She used to eat the chocolate covered crickets you could buy in the box at like the movie theaters. And she said she used to love them. So I'm down to try those at least once too. And I want to try snake at least once. Just a bite. That's all. Just one bite. I don't think I would like snake, but I'd at least like to try it. Oh, and I want to try those fondue kit giggles. I want to try those they're little seaweed grapes. I don't know what you call them, but I see them in a lot of Asian videos. They're little bitty, they look like little bitty green grapes, but they're like kind of like seaweed. I can't remember what they're called. I want to try those. They said they burst in your mouth like seawater. I want to try that. Rattlesnake is good like spicy chicken. Huh. Well, that does sound kind of good. I know Vault's had it. Vault's had gator. I don't think I've ever had gator either. I heard gator meat is really sweet. I can't vouch for it, but that's just what I've been told. It tastes like chicken, but it has a sweetish taste to it. Sweeterish. Y'all, I'm making up words. Lakaya speaks. Making up words over here. That's how tired I am. And I'm stuffed up. My sinuses are stuffed up because one minute it's hot, next minute it's cold. I've got asthma acting up. I'm just a hot mess today. But that's okay. Gator nuggets. I've heard those seaweed grapes too. They're on my try to list. Yeah, see, Admira, I've seen a lot of people try them, and they said though they're like bursts of they taste. They said they taste just like kind of like salty seawater that you get in your mouth. And the little grape things they're real crunchy, and the little things just kind of burst in your mouth. I guess kind of like fish roe, which I've never had, and I want to try that too at least once. At least once. What do they call them? Topeko eggs or something like that? I could be completely wrong. It's been a while since I have visited food videos. I used to know everything. But it's been a while. I used to carry a list of my things I would like to try. Balut used to be number one on my list. I just want to try the juice from Balut. I think it would taste like chicken stock. Let's see. Gator tail on a stick, deep fried is good. Asians have the best recipes for anything. Pho is my favorite. I've never had that. I've heard about it. Heard it was delicious, but I've never had it. Around here, we have basically like a family owned Chinese restaurant, two Mexican restaurants, Subway, McDonald's, and Burger King, and a Taco Bell, and that's literally it. Oh, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. We have a Waffle House and a KFC, and that's it. When it comes to like any type of restaurant or any type of ordering out, like that's all we have. Like I said, small town. So we don't get a lot of, you know, other culture dishes here. Usually it's just all fast food. The Chinese restaurant and one of the Mexican restaurants, I haven't ate at the other Mexican restaurant, but the one I have ate at, both of those are really good. I have to say, I give them credit. They're really, really, really good. But other than that, that's like pretty much the only two real restaurants we have that I can think of off the top of my head. But it was great for real beef broth. Beef broth and noodles. Y'all, I cannot talk. Dip gator and melted butter, delicious. Fried catfish roe is good. Morning silent. How are you? Dark meat gator tastes like lizard unless you soak it in buttermilk. I thought my city was small. No, we don't even. It literally, technically, it's the city I live in. But I'm gonna be honest. There's a difference between a city and a town, and we call it town because to us it's not a city. We live on a vineyard, and the migrant workers always feed us the best food. It's heavenly. Look, I miss living out in Texas. I lived right in the middle of Fort Worth downtown, and the food and the culture, amazing, and I miss it so much. I miss the little boys coming knocking on the door with coolers full of hot tamales that their grandmothers had made at home, and they sent the grandbabies out to sell them and make money for the family. Like, I totally miss that. Let's see. There's supposed to be 5K people living here in this town, but I don't know where. They must be hiding in the mountains. I heard that. I think they said there's like 3K here in my town, and I'm like, where? Iguana. See, here's my thing about that. I have a gecko, so I couldn't even go there with that one. Like, that's too close to home for me. Lizards are too close to home. My gecko was in full shed the other day, y'all. And that's the first time I have caught him in full shed. And oh, he looked like a hot mess. And he had a shed that was stuck, and I was trying to help him. And oh, he got so pissed off. I was like, okay then. So I got to check on him later and make sure all of his shed come off. Because last time he had a little piece stuck on the end of his nose. And this time it looked like it was sticking to his toes. So I got to make sure all the shed came off. We don't want no issues and no necropsy on his feet or nothing like that. Yes, door to door tamale sales in Texas is a real thing. I lived in an apartment complex, and the older grandmothers lived at the back of the complex. And what they would do and is they would sit and take all their time making tamales, and they would keep them in these coolers to keep them fresh, and they fixed it where they would keep them heated, and they would send two grandbabies going door to door knocking on the door with these coolers full of hot tamales. And what you do is you would purchase so many tamales of them for like a set price, and it was amazing. Those were the best homemade tamales ever. Original, not no Tex Mexy type of stuff. Like, they were authentic tamales. So good. So they would do that at certain times of the year, about twice a week. The kids would come around selling tamales. And so, of course, Lakaya had to partake in that. Vault don't eat them, but Lakaya did. The food and the culture, you are right. They say homemade so good, tastes the best. Yup. Our mail lady stopped coming since all the camping at home. I walked to the restaurant half a mile each way. Yeah, they do that. We get tamales a month fresh. Yep. I missed that though. And they would also make now don't quote me. I could be wrong. Is it horchata? It's a drink. Horchata? Is it horchata? Oh, I can't remember. It's been a while. Somebody help me out in chat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Horchata. They would make horchata too, and you could go get some horchata from them. So that was my experience living in Texas. It was pretty cool. I'll tell you a story though. Hey, Truth. Hey, CeeLo. I'll tell you a story though. We lived right beside a park, and this park was a nice park. Brand new, humongous park. Well, we got to wondering why, we never seen kids over there at the park. And we got to figuring out that there was a serial killer on the other side of the city in Fort Worth that was murdering prostitutes and leaving their bodies in the park for the kids to find. So we realized that's why this brand new, big, beautiful park the city spent thousands and thousands of dollars on. We realized no kids were ever from the apartment complex or nowhere else would go over there and swing and play. It's because they were afraid their children would find a dead prostitute over there. It's pretty sad. I think they found, how many prostitutes did they find while we were living there, Vault?
I think 12.
I think about 12 dead prostitutes over there during the time we lived there. So that was our big adventure in Texas. And then when we went to move, we moved because we lived upstairs on a balcony, and when you walk out the front door, the balcony was right there, and then you went down the stairs to go down to the ground outside. Well, somebody had murdered our neighbor tenant and left the head on the balcony railing. So that was yeah, we're gone, peace out. And we moved. Hey, Tahiti, how are you, sister dear? So that was our cue to get the hell out of there. We decided we didn't want to raise our children around something like that. So we moved back home, basically. Well, we moved to North Mississippi. We came back home to Mississippi, but different town. We need to write a book. I'm telling you, me and Vault have had some adventures. Have had some adventures.
They just want to be nosy.
They just want to be nosy.
Yeah, come on, ready, book.
Tell everybody good morning, Vault.
Hey,
Hey.
we ain't talking. I ain't had no coffee.
We ain't talking. You haven't had coffee? I haven't had coffee either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You gotta go get me some coffee. Since you won't let me drive because you don't like my driving. Huh. Everybody's telling us we need to write a book about our adventures. I'm telling you. He
I don't want to scare him.
he said he don't want to scare y'all with his stories. But yeah, we have had some adventures, and there's a lot of adventures we've had that, as they say, not made for television. It's not made for YouTube at all. So a lot of stuff we can't even share all around. Never seen cryptic critters, don't want to. Oh goodness. What day was it that someone shot at Bigfoot by your house? Mm, I don't know. I have to go back and look at the email because I've got the email from that day. Well, right after it happened, the guy emailed me. So it was just a couple days ago, but I'm not sure which day. I know today is Monday. I don't even know the date of the day. And I'm surprised I even know it's Monday because I feel like all the days have ran together. We would be millionaires. I wished. You know what I would do with that money? If I was a millionaire, I would purchase me some land and a home that was specifically for me, like my taste. I would probably purchase an older home out in the country on some land. And then I would probably have me some chicken and some goats and ducks because I've raised them before. And then I would buy me a stable vehicle. I would buy Vault a stable vehicle. I would put tiny houses out there for my kids. And I would fence in the whole thing. And then I would probably donate the rest to charities. Or bless somebody else. Or bless several somebody else's. That's more than likely what I would do. Because I can't see myself not sharing the wealth or not sharing the love. That's just not who I am. Like if I'm doing good, I want us both to be doing good. That's just the type of person I am. If I got a sandwich and you're hungry, we both gonna get half a sandwich. That's just the way I am. I know that's hard to understand for a lot of people because a lot of people are greedy, and some people it's not greedy. They want to set up funds for grandkids and stuff like that. But I'd rather share it with people that need it. Share it with the ones whose families are having cancer or kids are in the hospital and they can't afford hotel rooms and things like that. I would rather share the wealth because it sucks, and I probably would donate some to some animal shelters too. Oh man, my sinuses, y'all, are killing me this morning. This weather, I burned up all night last night with this cold front coming through. And I'm like, it's not cold yet. Where's the cold weather at? Because yesterday it was cool. Last night it was burning up. I'm still burning up. And my cheeks and my sinuses hurt so bad. Like I'm sitting here rubbing them, it hurts. I feel like they're swollen. What did you think of the quick investigation? I thought it was awesome, Truth. And I think you need to do more of those. I loved it. It was very interesting and very entertaining. That's for sure. Like, it kept me drawn in. I thought you did an awesome job. And I think you need to do more. You're great at interviewing. That's your forte is interviews, but you're also really good at boots on the ground too. So you're like you've got the whole package deal, Truth. Like you're good at both. So I think it's pretty cool that you can go and check out places where you've had, people have encounters at. That's pretty damn cool. I'm proud of you, brother. You've come a long way in a short time. And if y'all have not subscribed to Truth, please go check out his channel and give him a subscribe. His content is amazing and his interviews are awesome. I don't know where he finds these people, but their stories, I'm telling you, are so interesting. I like putting them on at nighttime right before I go to sleep, and I fall asleep listening to them play. That's what I love doing. It chillaxes me. They're all the people you know. Well, the only people I know is Vault, and Lord knows I've done interviewed that man enough. Every time I interview him, I get something crazy happen, so I'm not interviewing him, I don't think, anymore. Cancer is expensive. I can imagine. Vault's uncle's going through that, and it's hard. Yeah. I asked Vault's aunt this morning. I was talking to her and I asked her how Vault's uncle was doing, and she said he has his good days and his bad days. But she said, yeah, I think it was yesterday was a bad day, and he's been having to have a lot of oxygen, which isn't a good sign because of his lungs. Um, so she said today he's okay so far, but that doesn't mean the day won't turn around backwards on him. So, but hopefully today he'll have a good day. Truth channel not up. Truth, drop if you can. If drop your link in the chat, dude. I can't do it from here. But an impromptu truth, if you just look it up, you should be able to find his channel and give him a sub. Family members with cancer is very hard for the person and the family. I agree, it is. I agree. I call it the biggest mind fuck ever. Because not only do you have to worry about the physical, but you have to worry about the mental aspects of it as well. And that can be sometimes just as hard, if not harder, than dealing with the physical aspects of it. Hey, Bilbo, how are you? I can't believe my bubbles froze, y'all. I just want to hit this screen, but I'm not going to because I like this phone. I'm sitting there looking at them. You're doing good, Bilbo. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Seems like everybody's doing pretty good so far today. But it's the start of the week. Wait till I ask y'all midweek how y'all are doing and y'all will start complaining like I do. Remove middle lobe right lung February 2020. VA is awesome. Oh, wow. Yes, mind screw for sure. Yeah, Melissa, that's what concerns me. Hey, Martika, how are you? That's what concerns me is, like I said, it's not just the physical aspect, it's the mental aspect too. And I find that a lot of people, and I hate to say this, even seeing it with Vault's uncle, I find a lot of people want to focus on his physical aspects, but they're not understanding like what he's going through mentally and why he may act like a recluse and why he may be grumpy, why he may, not want to have nothing to do with anybody. Why he's I wish there was more mental health care. I'm not saying there's not any, but I wish there was more mental health care for patients like that than there has been. And I'm not saying there's not certain doctors that recommend certain psychologists out there that aren't amazing and are doing amazing things. Of course there are. But there's a lot of people that are suffering that don't have the ability to have all of the mental health that goes along with having cancer. And that's sad to me. Yeah, looking at your reality is freaky. No words can describe it. See, that's my biggest fear. If y'all want to know, my biggest fear is death. Well, it's pain from death. Number two is tornadoes, hands down. But those are like my biggest absolute. Besides like losing my family or something like that. But my biggest fear, I am terrified of dying. Terrified. I'm talking about to where like I have to take medication because I'm terrified because it causes me panic attacks. That's how bad. Hey Destiny, how are you? So, and we still don't know what triggered it. We're still trying to work to figure out the trigger, but yeah, don't let your head give up. That's right. Hello, Jason. I guess it's evening for you. It's morning for me. We're just chilling and talking. Chilling and chatting, hanging out. That's about it. Hey, Shell. You've gotten used to tornadoes? Honey, down here in Dixie Alley, I don't think I'll ever be used to tornadoes. I've been in too many of them, but I don't think I'll ever be used to them. That is, this past year wasn't as bad as it has been, but for the last, like, I'd say 10 years, I've had nothing but literally high anxiety and panic attacks, even at the thought of the month of April coming around, because that's like our worst month is April. And just the thought of that month can trigger me. But this year it's been a little bit better. I haven't been quite as scared for some reason. There's been a couple of times I've gotten scared, but not like I normally would be. So I think I'm on the maybe getting a little bit better about it. And down here in the South, I don't know about y'all, but most homes, 99.999% of homes, we do not have basements and we do not have shelters. There are cities and towns that do not even have any type of shelter. You literally have to sit in your home, find a closet, a hallway, or a bathtub to get in and wait it out. Vault! You didn't do it? Uh oh, that means you done something. Y'all, Vault's walking in and around trying to find his clothes. I don't know what he did with them. Oh, you got your clothes? Yeah, Jason, we're talking about tornadoes now. Banish the fear. Shoot, I wished I could.
Tornadoes don't bother me.
Yeah, tornadoes don't bother Rod. He'll go stand right outside in the middle of it. He could care less.
Tornadoes don't bother me.
Shell, y'all don't do basements either. Like I said, I'd love a home with a basement, but here in the South, there aren't any really.
Unless you want to indoor pool. What?
Yeah, if you're in a trailer, they say hide in a ditch. You're right, or go out and lay flat on the ground with your hands over your head. You've slept through many of them. Ooh.
They pass by me.
Tornadoes put mobile back in mobile homes. You're right, Duck. It does. You are right about that. Stop kissing on Tinkerbell. She don't want your loving.
She's kissing me.
Oh, she's kissing you. She says, "Good morning, Vault." I wonder why they would close all the shelters. That's crazy. Oh, Jason, you've seen the inside of one? Wow. Yes, prayer to remove the fear. Hey, whatever works. I'm up for it.
Eh?
Bring me back a coffee.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Maybe Vault will bring me back a coffee. Maybe it'll wake me up. Who knows? Who knows? Like I said, y'all don't forget to go and do y'all's comments and subscriptions if you hadn't already under the Christmas cryptid Christmas videos on my channel and all the other channels that are participating for the Dark Waters and Nightmare Nation family. I really want y'all to win some of this stuff. And if you haven't, my Amazon wish list is on my community tab on my channel. Y'all be sure to check it out if you want to purchase something to help with being able to make cards to send and receive snail mail with y'all. I'm looking forward to doing that. Come January, I'll have the PO box up sometime in January and buy my stamps, and we'll get to rolling and snail mailing it all the way. Pen Pal City, baby. The house we live in now, it doesn't creak and groan usually during the storms, but you can hear the wind really badly. Like it doesn't blow through, there's not cracks or nothing, but the wind catches the side of the house just right, and it sounds like it'll be sounding like roaring, like a roar from a tornado, but it won't be. It'll be just straight wind. But it'll be so loud it'll make you take note and be like, "Dang, what's going on out there?" I have got to eventually get my setup set up so I can start. Instead of having to lay on the bed doing this live stream, I can sit up. I got to get my act together, y'all. I've been lazy lately. I literally have my phone laying on top of a pillow while I'm laying on two pillows facing my phone on my belly, chatting with y'all. Like, it looks like a complete mess over here. But that's okay. It's working so far with frozen bubbles. Tornado happened in my town, came right through the middle of the main road. Oh, goodness. Like I said, I've been in a couple directly, and I don't wish I don't wish tornadoes on nobody. Not even my worst enemy, and I don't have enemies. It's just not. I just don't like them. Not my thing. I used to when I was little. Used to want to be a storm chaser. I love tornadoes. My favorite movie was Twister. We got cows. You know, that's my favorite line from the movie. Know it by heart. And then all of a sudden, it's like a light switch clicked, and I become deathly afraid of them. Don't know why, don't know what triggered it, don't know what happened. But that's how it ended up. But like I said, this past year, I've done pretty good when we've had, severe weather. I didn't panic. Got a little scared, but didn't panic. But Vault, he's brave. He'll go stand right out on the porch and be like, "Where's it at? I don't see nothing." I'm like, "Fool, you gonna get sucked up before you see it?" I can remember when I was little being on my grandmother. My grandmother lived in town. And I can remember she had one of those old houses that was originally built when the town was first built. And it's up on a hill, and I can remember standing on her big porch looking out over kind of over the town, and seeing a tornado coming. And it literally, by the time I got to my grandmother's house, it literally jumped her house, landed in her backyard, and got her neighbor's house. And I was like, that's so cool. And now I don't think it's cool at all. But back then I had to have been about 8, 7, 8, something like that. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I can remember sitting in the closet in my bathrobe, sitting there, me and my little cousin going, this is so exciting. And my grandmother over there on her side of the closet corner praying, just praying and praying and praying. That's all you could hear is her praying, mumbling. And me and my cousin were sitting there, supposed to have been holding on to each other. We were just sitting there, just a giggling and having the best time, thinking it was fun playing in a closet. I don't know if that makes us bad kids or not, but that was what we did. Hey, Santa's dim lady, how are you, dim? We're just sitting here talking. We've been talking about food and tornadoes, and we've talked about cancer, and we've talked about cryptid Christmas, and we've talked about Amazon wish list, and we've just been chilling and talking about everything. And we talked about Vault, and I sent Vault to go get me some coffee, and we talked about my bubbles freezing on my screen again. We've talked about Christmas and Christmas gift ideas. Pretty cold today. I wish it was cold here. I'm hot. Cold front came through and still not cold. I figured it'll turn cold later on this evening, though, tonight. After all the rain moves out. Down here, though, it usually doesn't get really cold until January. Just did your son's Christmas on Walmart. Hey. She snatched him out from under the camcorder. Hello, how are you? Thank you for stopping by the live stream. Is it Lana? Is that how you pronounce it, Lana? They're talking snow for us on Tuesday night. Oh, wow, I'd love some snow. I like snow. Lana, see, I thought I was right. Y'all, sometimes names are hard to pronounce. Like, some people, they don't know how to pronounce Lakaya. You can also pronounce it Lakaya, too. But I grew up with it being Lakaya. And short for Kaya. Or Kaya for short, excuse me. I'm still asleep. Talking backwards. I hear a kid up in there. I can hear him playing his gaming system. Y'all may can hear him. He's in there fussing about his gaming system. Yeah, you caught me live with sinuses hurting and a hot mess, frozen bubbles, and a little bit of everything going on. I was trying to get the bubbles to work again, but I guess they say they're done for the day. Oh well. Do I drink much tea, Miss Lakaya? I love hot tea. I love hot green tea, and I like hot, I make my own citrus tea. I'll take green tea and I'll put orange slices in it, and lemon and honey, and that is my absolute favorite. Ooh, spice tea. Oh, yeah, Jason, send it to me in an email. lakayatucker@gmail.com. I love tea. Hot tea, cold tea, sweet tea, doesn't matter. I love tea. I'm a Southern girl. That's what, our blood is not blood, it's tea. Tea and fried chicken. I love spiced tea. My mom keeps a pot of homemade on the stove all season. Oh, that's awesome. Tea with milk, yuck. Here in the South, they don't usually put milk in their tea. I have, but I have never tried y'all apple cider. I know that's bad now. I've tried Wasil, but it's like apple cider from what I understand, but different. It's 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 hard to explain, but just plain like hot apple cider, I've never tried. Hey Susan, how are you? Let's see. I haven't had chai tea either. And I've never, ever, ever had boba. I want to try boba. ODW knows you. That's awesome. Yeah, that's my brother from another mother. That's my big bro. I grew up though on did any of y'all grow up on hot toddies? The way my grandmother made hers is she'd make a cup of hot tea and put a little whiskey in it and peppermint and lemon and honey. And oh my god. Yes, as a child I know you're not supposed to have alcohol, but you know what? I also had whiskey and sugar as cough medicine, so I can't say much. My grandmother believed in, old recipes. Hi, April Frank. What's up? But my grandmother, for cough medicine, you take a spoonful of sugar and you pour whiskey on top of it till it's moistened, and then you chew it up and swallow it. And that is cough medicine. What doesn't kill you might cure you. That's what she used to say. But that's what I had as cough medicine growing up. My grandmother believed in that. She also believed in aloe vera. Man, aloe vera mercurochrome got put on everything growing up. Paper cut, bee sting, mosquito bite, rash. Didn't matter. It was either aloe vera or mercurochrome. So I either was covered in slime or orange. And I was one of those girls that always had skint knees. I always climbed trees. I had a tree house. I always rode my bike. Like I was a girly girl, but I was like the active girly girl. Always playing frisbee, always doing something. Or playing on my skip it, if y'all remember what a skip it is. Did I get my decorations up yet? Okay. Let me tell you what happened. Vault told me I could not put my Christmas tree up. I could not decorate the house because we didn't have any room. And I'm very upset about that. I think he's going to change his mind. I'm pretty sure I can sway him to change his mind. But he was so aggravated the other day because we are busting out of the seams in this home with stuff. And I'm talking about like there's no storage here. It's just an old house. There's no storage. And so, like, in my living room, plus we have like a dog station, a dog grooming, not cleaning, grooming station. Um, that's what my daughter in law does. And so part of my living room is that. And so there's no, that was where my tree was supposed to go. So no, I do not have decorations up yet. I'm hoping soon. I was hoping I could do it this past weekend, but I still haven't got there. And don't even know if I will this at this point, because it just, I'm trying to be in the season of things and be all Christmassy, but it just doesn't feel like it to me. Used to give us all remedies. I'm telling you. But sometimes, oh, and I had this friend. Her grandparents believed in turpentine for everything. So I'm telling you, grandparents, hot toddy, a cup of honey, a cup of lemon juice, bourbon, simmer together, honey, salt. That sounds good. Papa mixed whiskey, honey, and peppermint. Gave it to us for a cough. Yup. Mine would take a whiskey and take a fifth of whiskey, take a couple shots out of it, and then my grandmother would crush up peppermint and put it in the whiskey bottle and shake it up, leave it on the shelf. And if you got sick, she shake it up. You'd take a swig of it or take a shot of it, and that was supposed to cure your cold. Um, I'm telling you, my grandmother believed in using things like that. She wasn't even a drinker, and she had a whole cabinet full of whiskey and vodka and just whatever. Yeah, hard to be in the Christmas spirit when it's 70 degrees. I understand that. The wooden spoon across the knuckles reaching in the cookie jar. Shoot, my grandmother had a fly swat. And let me tell you, that fly swat, she'd pop you on your back of your thighs or on the back of your calves. I'm talking about, she could swing that thing too. She tried spanking me one day and I started laughing and she got the back of my calves and went do 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 with that fly swatter. Y'all, I come unglued. My poor little legs was stinging. I said, ooh wee, she got me. I was hooping and jumping and hollering like she done killed me. But my grandmother, she sure believed in that fly swat. It didn't ever touch a fly, but it sure touched the back of my legs a time or two. Not even gonna lie. Oh, and she believed in aspirin. If you had a headache, you took an aspirin, and that cured your headache. And it was the bear aspirin in the big old clear bottles. But yeah, my grandmother, she had a wooden spoon though that she left out on her stove, and I'm telling y'all, that wooden spoon had been through hell and back, and I can't tell you how many generations old it was. That wooden spoon was so old, it was well seasoned. It was so old. But she kept up with it. I don't know whatever happened to it after I got grown, but she sure kept up with that wooden spoon. I think all grannies have wooden spoons, though. I'm about to get me one. The way I can pop vault with it. I'm telling y'all, them fly swatters ain't no joke. Susan, you right. Them suckers hurt. Especially if they get you on the back of them legs. Ooh wee. The worst thing, I'd rather have a belt than a fly swatter. Them things aren't fun at all. Do. Why is it every time I go live I get nothing but notifications? Nobody wants to send me nothing until I go live, and then everybody wants to send me something. I had a switch brush in the yard. I don't know which was worse. Ooh, a switch bush, excuse me. Ooh wee. Was you made you go out and get your own switch too? If you got the big ones, it felt like you was getting punched. If you got the skinny ones, you was afraid it was gonna fucking rip your leg open because them little things hurt so bad, and then you could hear the little swoosh. No, thank you. I take the fly swatter for 200, Alex. The only thing I hate is one time my grandmother, she used to water me with that fly swat, and that metal part caught me. She didn't mean to, bless it. But that metal part caught me. Whoo-wee. Left a mark on me for weeks. But that was back in the day, y'all. That was like 25, 20, 23, 22 years ago. No, it's been longer than that. It's been like 30 years ago. Yeah, because I was about 9. That's been about 30 years ago. You can't get on to your kids like that today, though. That's abuse. You can't get a fly swatter or nothing else. You can corporal punish them with the particular paddle or a belt a certain way, and that's it. And some places you can't even use a belt. You have to use a paddle like a school does. Can't get on to your kids. But I remember, and my mama, shoot, you didn't play with my mama. My mama would grab a water hose, a flip flop. She grabbed whatever was near her. A magazine. She didn't care. You lucky if you got a tennis shoe upside your head, and that was all you got. My mama was a big one on picking it up and tossing it at you across the room. Ooh, a willow tree branch. Ooh wee. In my booming dad voice. When I was a kid, there was a room that had a paddle or a paddling machine. I'm telling y'all, those old timers didn't play. Did not play at all. You stayed in line. That's why today's generation, shoot, that's why they're so mixed up. There's no discipline anymore. And I'm not saying beat your kids, or you don't even have to corporal punish your kids. But there's no consequences for bad actions anymore. They do something bad, they just, oh baby, don't do it again, and that's it, and then they go and do it again. You know, the consequences have died out. Not for everybody, but for the majority. Every time I see something in the news, it's, well, this kid didn't know this, or this parents didn't do that. Well, that's why. You got to teach your kids when they're young. You got to mold them and shape them to be good citizens. Good, productive citizens at that. Can't let them run wild. My kids didn't hardly ever get a spanking. If they did, it was by fault, not me. But my kids didn't hardly ever get a spanking. We just didn't do that in my household. But they did have consequences for their bad actions. They had sit down, they had time out, they had chores. Can't curse in chat, guys. Yeah, we don't need a lot of bad, dirty words. And I don't need no curses coming my way. I'm cursed enough. YouTube's done got bad about flagging. Oh. Excuse me, I yawned. Guess I'm going to have to take me a nap. Or maybe if Walter hurry up with my coffee, I'll get woke up. I don't know if he's going live later tonight or not. I have to ask him later. He might. I think Jeff goes live tonight. Jeff Harding, Pine Island Research, if I'm not mistaken. I think his days are Mondays. No, Sean's Wednesdays and Saturdays. Dark is whenever. Dogman Cams is whenever. Vault's usually after Sean. Or whenever. We gotta start filling these days up. I'll take Mondays. Nothing like starting your week off right. Well, guys, I guess I'm just gonna hop off here and wait on my coffee from Vault. And then if I'm not woke up, I'm gonna take me a nap. But I will see y'all later. If Vault puts up a live stream, I will catch y'all over there. Or if whoever in the family puts up anything, I'll probably catch y'all there. And y'all have a good day or a good night wherever you are. If you're at work, don't work too hard. You know, quality over quantity. And be sure to check out my Amazon wish list and my community tab on my channel. And don't forget to check out, make sure y'all have done all what you're supposed to do for a cryptic Christmas. Thank you for joining. See y'all later, lovelies. Bye.